starboard side pod was fully repaired when we left Singapore. All those statements I made here can be verified, okay? We are in full compliance with the authorities. We cannot operate this ship in another way. And it's a very weird incident. This is the only ship of hundreds of ships that had the same incident, all right? So we don't know, madam, we don't know the answers yet. We have experts looking into this. And as soon as we know the answers, I cannot speculate and I don't know the answers. But those are the facts. This is not affecting the ship's safety in any way. It affects the ship's top speed. We cannot reach all those destinations. Those destinations were designed with a high speed, some of them 20, 22 knots. We cannot make 22 knots. I can make maximum 15, 15 and a half. That's a fact. I'm really sorry for that. I do apologize for that. But those are the factual circumstances. That's what I have to deal with, have to live with. We can be disappointed. I sympathize with you. I'm disappointed. This is terrible. I wish we could deliver. I wish we could have full speed on the ship, but we don't. But once again, the safety is not affected. We have disclosed this fully for the authorities. Before I came into the port, I made a full report to AMSA, the Australian Maritime Safety Authorities, with exactly what happened. If they will consider this ship not safe, they will not allow us to enter the port. The pilots this morning, we discussed the issue. No safety issue, full maneuverability. Anybody that knows a little about ship handling would understand what I'm talking about. Most ship in the world has only one propeller, okay? Most ship. Many of the ferries, cruise ship have two propulsion systems because we can make really good speeds when we have both of them operational. So those are the circumstances. I will hand back the microphone to Mr. Odell. Any technical issues you want to discuss later on, I will address them to you. I can guarantee you, sir, but I will let Mr. Odell continue. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to him as well, okay? Thank you for understanding. Thank you. Mr. Odell. I will address them later, okay? But we'll let Mr. Odell continue.
I can see a few people want to ask questions, and at the end of this, we will give you the opportunity to do so to the captain and myself. So if you could just be patient with us for 1 second, because I think the other issue to talk about is compensation. So please give me the respect to deliver the message, and certainly afterwards we can talk more one-to-one and in this room. So that's not a problem. So as the captain mentioned, the repairs have meant change to the itinerary, and we originally offered $100 shipboard credit for that inconvenience from the original change. With this adjustment, we increased that onboard credit to $400 per person, making a total of $1,000 per stateroom. So that is to spend on board, or you may take that as a credit cash at the end of the cruise. It can be made as a cash payment to you at the end of the cruise in US dollars if you don't spend it. In addition, of course, we are offering a 50% future cruise credit. These are, if you'll let me finish, please. These are typically available for 1 year, but they have been extended to 3 years for 36 months validity. So there is plenty of time. For you to return to enjoy a cruise as you originally intended. So, please let me just explain the message. As I said, I'm here to represent the corporate, and you know it's an opportunity to do so when you, as soon as you land in Australia. I had the opportunity to be here. I also have colleagues with me here today from our Sydney office to help me in the case that there's so many people that may wish to speak. But I'm open-minded, and the job here today is to share our position and also to take your views and feed them back to our Miami headquarters. So I understand the sentiment of the room, but I would very much like to take the opportunity to thank you for listening. You've heard from the captain, this is a very unusual, rare situation. And we'd like to thank you formally on behalf of the company for your patience. As I said, I will be available all of today in the conference room, should you wish to come to talk one-to-one. Okay, so would we like to take questions, sir? Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have members of your friendly staff who actually have a microphone. So if you have any questions for our officers here, all you need to do is just raise your hand. So we're going to take one question at a time so that everybody, hang on, I'm still talking please, so that everybody will have a chance as well. Again, our staff members are all around the Stardust Theater to take your questions. So please
Can we take this question
listen
first?
to the... Okay. Please. Okay. All right, here we go, sir.
Okay.
We'll give you the chance. All right. Yeah. Go ahead, Pierre. Go ahead.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
My apologies here, sir.
Can I come down?
Thank you.
It's not good being up there.
I have to tell you, I'm a reluctant spokesperson here. I was kind of picked, I'll say. And this is not indicative of, sir, this is not indicative of all the people that are angry on this ship. We have emails, and wait till you see this. There's almost everybody on board, over almost 2,000 people that have written their emails so we can be connected together in our, I'll call, just being angry at this whole company from day one. A little bit more? Thank you. I've never done this before, so it's foreign to me. If you can look at this later, we have many copies. There is, one thing I want to say is that you said that, my apologies, that, again, this is not indicative of everybody. We told everybody, go out and have some fun. But this is people that want to go out and have fun and thought it was very important to come and see you and talk to you. And that's very important to us. I also have to say that there's over 200 people leaving this boat today. They're getting off this boat. They don't feel loved. They don't feel wanted. I hate to say this, they don't feel safe at all. The other thing is, when you say this company's being forthright to all of us, why is the internet site for the next trip not mentioning any of this? You still have your full amount of itinerary written on your website. What kind of company really does that? It's showing us that you're not being honest, that this all is being pretty much lied to us, still taking money. No, please, let me finish. We do have a long list.
Can we tackle things one by one?
Yes, you may.
Then I can. Thank you.
Well, no, in fact, I
Forgive me, everyone, but I need to answer some of these questions. So please give me the opportunity to do so.
You're right,
I don't think shouting at me is the right way to do it.
Well, we know your answer.
I'm here to do my job today, and that is to communicate the company's message, and I'd like to have the opportunity to do that. It's a very pertinent point that you brought up about the website hadn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
I only learned that myself this morning.
Mm-hmm.
When a customer who's on the next cruise wrote, no, this is the truth. Give me a chance. I had an email from a customer booked on the next cruise this morning telling me that. That is being immediately addressed right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're actually working through is how quickly we can get this repair done. And
Repair to
that's
the
still,
website?
No, repair to the
So
propulsion
you're going to
system.
deceive more people until you
No.
think you might be able to repair this.
Well, of course, we want things to be business as usual as
No, business is
Until
usual.
we know.
No, we call that in America, we call that fraud. Fraud, sir. My man, it is fraud. Okay, he's going to lip service you and
We
hold
are-
us here until we don't get anything.
Captain.
And it's not
We are
right.
monitoring this situation as we go through the repairs, correct? Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a few questions, sir. I am not going
Okay,
to
sir.
Okay, let me get some yes and no answers from you. In April of 2015, in the Panama Canal, you had problems with the ship. Yes or no? Yes or no?
That's
Okay, yes.
yes.
Okay,
Okay, I can tell you, there's not one ship on the 7 seas that never have any problem. I've been a seaman
Okay.
for 30 years. Okay, let's address one
It's-
thing. I am
it's a
stating,
yes.
I'm stating the facts. Okay, if you're going to talk over me, I'm going to sit down and just listen to you, sir. Please give me the chance.
I will.
All right. So there has been issues in the past. It has been. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. There've been issues. All of those issues have been addressed and repaired. This is not the only ship that have issues. If you care to look for it, if you open up and look at Norwegian Star, yes,
Right, sir.
those issues are listed. You can look at other ships. There are also issues. Operating a complicated, quick piece of equipment like a big cruise ship has a lot of issues all the time. That's why we have an excellent team on board of engineers fixing most of them on board. You never hear about them. Then we have more complicated issues like we have now. We need shoreside attention. We can fix it in operation. It will affect our itinerary